Repertory Company Theater's RCT 360. This is episode number 34. I'm Deidre Sherm.
I'm Laura Alley.
And I'm Rachel Ratcliffe.
And if you didn't already know, it's December and Christmas time is here. And December is National Giving Month. And we love this time of year where we come together as Americans and recognize the best of our giving and generosity and volunteering during this special time of December.
No, it's a simple idea, whether it's making someone smile, helping a neighbor or a stranger out, showing up for an issue or people we care about, or giving some of what we have to those who really need our help. Every act of generosity counts and everyone has something to give.
And you know, today's episode is going to highlight all of the different ways that we can all be involved. And that's a little bit tricky this year, in the year of COVID, finding the ways that we can be involved and give back in the community. And for that matter, get out of our houses and just celebrate this season. Well, I've got a good opportunity to do potentially both of those things, but definitely to help out. How about Santa's Village on Parade in Richardson? This year is going to benefit the network of community ministries. And there is going to be something really fun. They got creative this year. There is an online shoebox parade. So while we can't be together for a big gathering parade, we're going to have an online shoebox parade. So you can be a part of it by making a shoebox to put in the parade. They are looking for entries from the community, super fun family project to do together. And they are going to be accepting entries that are going to be entered into and featured into the official parade video. So the link, you can go to thenetwork.org/Santas-Village and check out that for more information and start working on your shoebox for an entry into the big parade. I can't wait to see it.
Hey, you know, ladies, we have our very own Lori Beth Westbrooks, who has been working on her shoebox. Take a look at some of these amazing pictures that she has submitted. I don't know about you, but that's some pretty good talent there, and I can't wait to see it in the parade. And I love that it is sponsored by the Network of Community Giving. Those are one of our favorite charities that we've been supporting, I think, since the first day, perhaps, of RCT 360, episode 1 even. We might have had them there. They are one of the best. And you know what's one of the best segments on the show? Is Quarantine Confessionals. Rachel, what do you got for us this week? Take it away.
Thank you, Deidre. And welcome to this week's episode of Quarantine Confessions. Come closer, closer, but not too close. Okay, friends, on this week's theme of giving back, I just want to talk about how it's really been a little bit difficult for me this year to find fun things to do and fun ways to give back to the community, you know, when we're all sitting in quarantine still. So let me tell you a charming story of reset and renewal that I had verily this past weekend. So I took my small dictator of a 2-year-old son to the Dallas Arboretum, which is a lovely place and another nonprofit organization that, if you were so inclined, I'm sure would very much like your support. The Arboretum this year has this really, really cool Christmas village. It's all decorated. They give out little pieces of candy to the kiddos. But as a result of all of the candy giving and Christmassy things, they need a lot of volunteers. So I'm standing in the line to go see a Santa behind plexiglass with the little dictator, and I run into the most charming mother and daughter pair. And the mother is trying to very gently teach her daughter about how to greet people and how to count and make sure that not too many people have come in the same area and make sure that everything is sanitized. And the daughter's a little bit of a hot mess, but she's doing a really, really good job. And it struck me that learning how to give back to others is not necessarily innate in all of us when we are born. If it was, I'd probably hear a lot less, no, mommy, no, gimme it, mine, from the 2-year-old that I'm currently raising. So, how do we learn? We learn because we're taught by the people around us how to give back. And what's the best way to teach is by example. So, friends, I challenge you that as we are running around trying to buy gifts online or otherwise, prepare meals, find things to do, find ways to give back, because the people around you, especially the little people, will learn so very, very much. And that is my quarantine confession.
Oh, thank you, Rachel. That is such a great reminder that we need to be such examples to our kids. So thank you for that. Now, Rachel, are you still there? Can you pop back on here for a second? Because
Yes, hey,
I think maybe you forgot, or I know that this wig right here looks like it's my own hair, but it's a wig, and we were doing wigs and hats, So what do you think? You think you could go get one?
I heard somebody calling me. I just gotta run over here for a little bit. So just be right back.
Okay. And while she takes care of that, Laura, why don't you take it away with In the Spotlight?
My In the Spotlight guest this week is someone who has been in his profession for over 50 years. Please welcome to the webcast, Robert Oglesby. Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. Glad to be here.
Thank you for being with us today. First of all, can you tell us a little bit about who you are and what it is that you do?
Well, it's a fairly simple story. I am from Sherman, Texas. It's about 50 miles away. I went to Abilene Christian University, got a degree in Bible, and then I went to graduate school there also and got another degree. And then we moved. I got married to my wife, Laura Armstrong, in those days, and she's from Sherman. And then when we graduated, we moved to Breckenridge, Texas. But then in 1963, we were invited to come to Richardson. The Waterview Church was a brand new church. There were only 25,000 people in the population, so it was a lot smaller. And there was a church plant, and that's called the Waterview Church of Christ, and I became the preacher. And the interesting thing is, as I said, we found a home, and we stayed 55 years. I think maybe we found it to our liking.
So how has your line of work changed due to the pandemic?
Well, my work has changed like everybody's, I think. That is, the things that I do the most, I can't do quite that well anymore. I can't go to hospitals just anytime I want to. I can't go to home visits just anytime I used to do it. And as a result, I have spent a lot of my time on the phone. Every week, I'm talking to lots of people and the members of this church, and I give them a call, and we chat, and some of them we chat for 5 minutes, some for 10 minutes, and some who are lonely and going berserk, we talk for an hour. But we continue to minister by keeping in touch with our people. And that's the thing that's really different.
Does Waterview have any special programs going on to help with the crisis?
We've had some programs that were pretty good for the situation. One of them is, we call it the School Bell program. And that's our idea to reach out to children in families that may not have quite enough money so that their kids kind of match everybody else. And so we have School Bell, in which we do our very best to give them the clothes they need to fit in, the book satchel they need to fit in, buy the books they need, everything possible to make them really feel good about themselves. And so that's the thing we've done the most as far as the students. Now, we've also adopted special schools here in Richardson. One of the things our people have done is they have tutored the students and helped them make their grades. but they also have given special honor and attention to the teachers. And that's just been a thing we've continued to do. And at the same time, we have been contributing to, well, it's a new name, the Main Street Church of Christ, and it's down in Dallas, and we contribute clothes and things, and that is a different market, so to speak. That's for homeless people that are really having trouble. They may be freezing cold at night or not anything to eat, and so we've devoted a lot of money to that. But we've just reached out basically and done the things we've done all along, and we're still looking for new things to do.
So our theme this week is giving back. What does giving back mean to you?
You know, it's interesting you ask that. One of the special things is after I'd been here 30 years, for instance, they began a foundation for me in our honor, and it's named after us. And during the time since that happened, we have awarded $450,000 for kids, particularly preaching students, who are going to have trouble. You know, people that go into preaching aren't like others. When they come out of school, they can't pay it off real quickly. It's big debt. So we try to help them. We give scholarships to them. It's about 9 different schools or colleges that we give it to. And this year we have given $35,000, but over the many years, I said it's $450,000. So we're getting close to $500,000. But at the same time, we still have $700,000 in the real corpus of the foundation. And that's a big thing for me. And I spend a lot of time all during the years I've been here. But now that I'm in semi-retirement, I can spend more time. And so I spend a lot of time with those young men. At the same time, though, one of my specialties that I've loved is to be a mentor to these student preachers. And the way we handle that is we get them to come. They used to come for 12 weeks, but I discovered I could spread myself thinner. And so I bring them here for a week. And I try to unload the very best stuff I've learned in my 60 years of preaching on them. And some of it they can't absorb. It's like trying to get a drink of water out of the fire hose. So they don't do as well, but they get exposed to a lot, and they have a lot of things in their hands that I give them. And then we're in a relationship that right now is very interesting, because I've been calling these people. There's 130 of them. And I've been calling them during the pandemic crisis because I'm stuck at home and I can't go some places. So I talk to them and I bring them up to date on things that they want to do. And that has been a remarkable thing for me, because they write back or they call back and they say, what you taught me about this really works. They're always surprised that it works. They think a guy my age can't possibly know anything that'll help them, but they're a little bit surprised by that. But that's really it's really been a special thing. I actually am having about as much fun in semi-retirement as I had in the 52 years before when I was fully employed.
Yep.
And things are still going, and I'm really having a ball, to tell you the truth.
That's fantastic. Well, it sounds like you are definitely keeping very busy in semi-retirement and definitely giving back. We thank you so much for spending some time with us today. And hopefully you will be able to get back to it in the regular way once we get this pandemic over with. And we appreciate you being here.
I am prepared for the virus to disappear anytime it wants to.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for being with us.
All right. Thank you. Bye, Laura.
Thank you so much, Laura. And Mr. Oglesby, thank you so much for sharing your heart with us. What a wonderful man you are, and what a wonderful long-standing ministry you have had. We're so very grateful for people like you in our community. Well, now it's time to head over to Broadway Trivia. Take it away, Rachel.
trivia.
Nice
Time for
hair.
another installment of Broadway trivia. I just had to kind of freshen up a little bit.
Mhm.
I wanted to look nice for, of course, our reigning champion, beautiful, beautiful starship of a unicorn, Laura Alley. And I did want to try and look my best for our very special guest this week, Mr. Garrett Holden, RCT favorite. How you doing, Garrett?
I'm doing very well. It's nice to see you both.
And lovely to see you as well. Garrett, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for Broadway trivia today?
You know, I've been prepping. I think that I'm ready for it. So I'm ready.
Good.
Give me-
Well, let me
give-
just lay some ground rules for you. So I'm going to ask you some questions. They will, for the most part, concern Broadway. And some of them will even concern giving. And some of even will concern backing of sorts. So, writing questions is hard. Just give me a little bit of grace there. But you are going to buzz in if you know the answer. Now, to let me know that you know the answer, I'm going to need some sort of buzzer noise and preferably some sort of visual cue from you. Do you have something prepared for us today?
I do. I actually have this handy dandy little red button buzzer.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
Very good.
fancy, and you've prepared. I'm proud, Laura. You got somebody to contend with today.
I know.
And Laura, I'm going to assume that you are going to be playing with the world's longest koozie today. Is this correct?
I am originally a koozie that would fit a Coke can, but as I have used it over 34 episodes, it has grown quite long. Crocheted by my grandmother, Granny, I will be using this and saying,
Very good. Well, if you decide to drink like a Topo Chico or alternatively like a 2-liter bottle of Diet Coke,
it'll work.
you have the ability to do so. All right, very good, you guys. Let's go ahead and jump in. Oh, one other thing, Garrett, if you think that you know the answer before I finish reading the question, go ahead and jump in because let me tell you, this one over here will definitely do that. You can kind of catch her though, because sometimes she gets a little bit too sassy and over her skis. Yeah,
Got
so
that.
just a little hint there. I'm pulling for you. Let's get started. Question number 1. In the musical Ragtime, lots of crummy things happen, and the mother sings that we can never go back to what? A, the beginning. B, New Jersey. C, before. D, IHOP since you bounced the check.
That was me.
All right, that was kind of hesitant, but Laura,
Is it before C?
it is back to before, which is a really awesome song. I love the music from
It has
Ragtime.
pretty songs. Yeah.
I won't sing it now, but back to before is a really good song, and it had the word back in it, hence the tie-in. I think you see.
Back.
All right, question number 2, Garrett, you got this. Back to Broadway is the 1993 album by this iconic singer known for her portrayal of Fanny Brice. Laura,
Is it Barbara Streisand?
it's Babs. You are correct. Barbara Streisand. A lot of good things on that one. I think my favorite from that album is the "Careful the things you say, children will listen."
Excellent
She
impersonation.
sounds just like that.
That was
Garrett,
professional.
I don't know that you know how good my impersonations are, but you will after Broadway
They
trivia.
get used to it. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I feel like people should like know what they're good at and what they aren't good at and stay in their lane. And dialects and impersonations clearly right in my lane. As also wig maintenance,
Mhm.
also
really.
very much in my lane. So let's just move on from that. Let's go on to question number 3, where Garrett takes over. Sarah Brown might make you give to the Save a Soul mission in this musical.
Oh, God.
You know what? I'm going to give that one to Garrett because it doesn't really matter.
Guys and dolls.
Correct.
I was gonna say, come on, Garrett, you were in that show.
I was, and I'm about to throw my fingers not going fast enough on the button.
Okay, Laura, just in the spirit of honesty, when I said Sarah Brown, did you know it? And then you just waited for him to buzz in because
Well,
you
I
knew he was
waited
in it?
because you have tricked me before with wording on a question. So
I thought
was
it was
waiting.
going to be a trick too.
She was going to circle back to something else and I would be ruined like I have in the past. So I was waiting. I was being patient.
That's true. In hindsight, I should have done that. That would have been a fun trick. But still, Garrett's on the board. Garrett's on the board. It's
You know what?
2-1. Let's see.
I'm happy with the one that I have.
It's a
Proud.
win. It's a win. You just don't want to be zeroed out.
Yeah.
So let's try question number 4. Let's keep this energy going. The ladies of Mamma Mia would like you to gimme what?
Well, I mean, come on, she's gonna know this one.
Man After Midnight.
That one, I wasn't even gonna try.
I know. It was for the best there. It was for the best. All right. So here's our final question.
Okay.
This is the question, and you've already lost Garrett, but it's totally fine.
You know what? We're playing for pride now.
Yeah. Maybe you'll get it. Maybe you won't. And either way, we've all learned a lot about ourselves and others during this segment. So here's the deal. I am going to read the lyrics of a song in the voice of a pirate that trends for reasons that are unknown except to the pirate, slightly Irish. If you know the name of the song and the show it's from, buzz in and tell me both of those things. I will give you a big hint. This particular song is from one of the musicals that we just had questions about. So that's going to narrow it down considerably, and it just gives the people the opportunity to get what they want, which is more song lyrics in the voice of a slightly Irish pirate. Obviously, it's like I'm hearing that a lot of kids are actually asking Santa for some sort of like Irish pirate doll for Christmas. It's not in production yet. We're working on some things, but if you know some distributors and or elves, let me know so we can make kids' dreams come true. But let's just go ahead. Question number 5. Here we go. Ask me, how do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Laura.
If I Were a Belle from Guys and Dolls.
Correct. Laura, you win once again, but Garrett, you knew that one. You were on the board. You put up a good fight. You have a nice red plaid shirt on. Everything is going for you today. And we are very happy that you came and joined us for this silliness.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It was really fun.
Terrifying.
Well, be well. Happy holidays. And Laura, congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Back to you, Deidre.
Oh, you never know what to expect with Broadway Trivia. Congratulations to our winner. And thanks, Garrett, for being with us today. We always love seeing you. And now we have a new special segment called Laura's Christmas List. Take it away, Laura.
Welcome to Laura's Christmas List, my segment where I give you recommendations on things that maybe you would like to get for Christmas or give for Christmas. I was actually inspired this week by TikTok. TikTok has a person who does some TikToks who talks about things on Amazon that you need, things on Amazon that just make sense. So I did a little bit of research and I totally agree. So these are my top 5 gifts on Amazon that just make sense. Number 5, the Bissell pet hair eraser handheld. Now this machine, you can hold it in your hand, rub it on your furniture, rub it on your carpet, rub it on hardwood floor, and it will remove all the pet hair. I know I have 2 animals in the house, and let me just say my poor vacuum cannot handle it. So this is $30.99 on Amazon, and it is truly amazing. Number 4 is called the Drop Stop Seat Gap Filler. Now, what that is, I know when you're in your car and you're at the bank and you've got your bank pin out and you're signing your deposit sheet and you drop your pin and it falls between the seat and you just can't get it. You can't get your hand down in there. Well, what this thing does is it goes in that gap to keep you from losing your pins, dropping French fries, your straws, your wrappers, anything down in there. It comes in a set of 2 for $22.99. Incredible. Number 3, and I can't believe someone had not invented this before now, is the Matex shower curtain with mesh pockets. When you're in the shower, it is the shower curtain liner and it has mesh pockets on the inside to put your razor or soap or shampoo, which is just amazing because I know whenever I'm in there, I drop my razor, I drop everything. So, and able to put it right next to me in the shower curtain is amazing. It is $14.99 on Amazon. Number 2 also goes along with showering. It's the Giraffe Razor Extension Handle. So what it is an extension handle that you hold that you attach your razor to the end so that when you're in the shower, ladies, you can shave your legs without bending over, which is amazing because I know when I'm in there, I'm always slipping around. So that extension will help you to shave your legs without all the hassle of tripping and falling. All right. Number 1, my absolute favorite one that I found is called the Angry Mama Microwave Cleaner. Now, this may look quite angry to you, but what you do is you put hot water and vinegar inside the device. You put it in your microwave for 5 minutes. Once it's finished, you take it out, and all you have to do to clean your microwave from that point is grab a paper towel and wipe it down. The vinegar will take all of that nasty grime, grease, food spray and loosen it up, and all you got to do is wipe it with a paper towel. It is only $8.66 on Amazon, which would be a great stocking stuffer for anyone. The Angry Mama actually has lots of different products, but this was my favorite one. So if you have a dirty microwave, as most of us do, it's very difficult to clean, this is the gift for you. Well, that's it. My top 5 things on Amazon that just make sense. Join us next week when I might have some more tips, tricks, and finds for some great Christmas gifts. Back to you, Deidre.
Thank you so much, Laura. I have to show you right here what I literally did before I sat down for this. This is the tape that I used to try to get the hair off of the chair from our dog. So I am going to go get that hair remover thing.
It's handheld.
I am too. It is on my list that
It's
I made
handheld.
while you filmed your segment.
Good for dog moms. Hey, if you're going to make all these purchases, for those of you who are watching on Amazon, here's an idea. Think about what you can do for RCT by just signing up for their Amazon Smile. It won't seem like a lot for you to do, but every little bit can help RCT survive this COVID and quarantine season. So sign up for Amazon Smile. And hey, Rachel, I love that wig.
Yeah. Thank you. I designed it myself.
That is absolutely fantastic. Another way you can give back is to help with our One Day More campaign. Funding for the next few months for us is actually critical. And if you can click the link and give, any amount is welcome. Rachel?
Yes, and just a reminder that for the holidays, it's a wonderful life. It is a wonderful life. And that happens to be the name of our super fun holiday show. It's going to be playing December 11th through the 20th. Come celebrate the holiday season with this beloved American classic that's going to be presented in a completely new, innovative way. It's this heartwarming story of renewal, and it's going to be presented live on the RCT stage, the holidays radio set, in a very responsible, socially distanced way. Our actors are socially distanced. The audience is going to be socially distanced. We're following complete CDC protocols. So come check it out. Get more information on our website at rcttheater.com or call the box office for tickets.
Yes, I am so looking forward to that show. I saw Dracula. I've been able to see some of the other things they've done. The shows are great. A radio show does not mean like some little junior high program where they're just standing around doing a reader's theater. It is a full, wonderful show. We hope that you all can come and join us and see that. It's really going to be a big spirit of Christmas at RCT. Speaking of big spirit and big hearts, Laura, you are one of our favorite people. We're being silly with these wigs, but it is, for those of you who are watching and know and have seen, is in solidarity and support of Laura, who has gone through chemotherapy, who has lost her hair, who is enduring above and beyond what many of us are doing during this quarantine time. And we know that you are going to be facing another round of chemo and challenges with that this weekend. So we want you to know that our hearts are with you, our prayers are with you, and we can't wait to see you back here soon.
Well, thank you. I haven't lost my hair. I found it in a bag in my closet, and so I'm wearing that again today.
It's your hair.
It's technically my hair because I bought it. Exactly. I bought it, so it's my hair.
Oh, we love you, Laura.
We do. So thank you for your wonderful wig transformation today, Rachel. It reminds us all the things that we're grateful for. I'm grateful for you ladies. And we're so grateful for all of you who are watching and joining us. Take a moment to send us some holiday greetings below. Don't forget to do your shopping with RCT Smile and Amazon. Go see our show and come back and see us next week. And until we see you again, I am.
You are.
We are.
RCT.
T.
Well, now it's time to head over to Ask Laura. Wait, are we doing Ask Laura? Is it Ask Laura or Laura's Christmas gift? Is that what we're calling it? I'm sorry.
It's Laura's Christmas list.
Okay.
I heard, okay, so I saw this thing on TikTok that if you have like a double chin, if you keep your mouth closed and suck your tongue, it goes up. Your double chin will disappear. It goes like that. Now you have to suck your tongue the whole time. Let's do the whole show like that.
Now it's time to head over for a special segment today, Laura's Christmas gift. Take it away.
Okay. It's
Ready,
actually Laura's Christmas list.
Oh!
Okay.
What's
Saw
going
that I
on?
froze and I just stayed completely still. That
That was
way.
good. That was good acting. You're
wouldn't
pro.
know.
Good
You're
acting.
pro.
Good frozen
You're pro.
acting. Okay, everybody but Rachel.
Okay. Bye, Rachel. Well, now it's time to head over to a new segment called Laura's Christmas gift. No.
Laura's Christmas list.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Are we ready? Everybody knows what they're gonna do? I'm sure you do. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3.
Wait, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hold on. Sorry. I'm so ahead of people. Okay, now I know. Sorry.
Amazon Smile. Amazon Smile.
Smile. That's okay. Okay.
You're kind of like Liza on a bad day.
Yeah, I just got like that piece that's sticking out of like this. Like this,
I know, I
this
kinda-
is that
yeah,
one
yeah.
piece.
And now, Laura's Christmas list.
Hello. It's a Liza with a Z, not Liza with an S, because Liza with an S goes not zzz.
Seriously, Broadway trivia.
Another amazing impersonation by me.
Right, another one. Dang it.
Another one.
Writing these down.
Yeah.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.